the same opposition you face? Is it the same people who ousted you that are opposing him?
No, I only had 8 against me.
Is this the beauty of this conference? Any number of people can always just come together to form an opposition? It feels that way.
We're in a very bad place.
Should he wait until he has 217 votes to go to the floor?
I would. I'd have that discussion here. That's exactly what he's doing right now.
So what if that doesn't happen today?
You're in a very bad place. It's a pretty strong phrase to use. Why do you think you're in a bad place?
We've been 3 weeks without a speaker. We let 8 people work with every single Democrat to put us in here to go directly against what our conference rules say, that if you do a motion to vacate, you have to have 50% of the conference. And so now we're in a situation where remove the speaker, remove the majority leader from being speaker, remove Jim Jordan from being speaker, every single person that's won. And now we just gone through a battle with elections of 9 people, 1-1. And now when we had a roll call vote, you can get 217.
But have you heard from anyone who's thinking maybe it wasn't so...
What is the option now? There are 26 members who are against Tom Emmer. There is no path for him at the moment. What is the option for you guys?
All right, let's not be so negative.
Well, you've been 3 weeks without a speaker, and you guys.
I know, but I went 15 rounds. He had the first round. He's answering whatever questions somebody has, and I think some of the questions people have, they haven't given Tom the opportunity yet to even ask him that and have him answer that. And I actually think this is the best way to go about doing it. Let whoever has a difference of opinion come to the microphone, go directly to Tom and ask him the question, and Tom can answer.
So they're venting this in real time in the room in front of everyone?
Do you think this is going to move the needle at all with having this discussion face-to-face?
I'm sure hope so. I've been wrong on the last 2.
How long will that possibly take, though? Airing of grievances, getting people on board. That sounds like a pretty long process if there's 20-plus people opposed.
I don't think it's that much. So, I mean, I think he's making movement now, but look, I'm not the best judge. I don't know exactly.
Are you concerned that there are members who are going to get tired of this and might go and start working with Democrats to get a Republican speaker at this point?
That very well can happen, but I'll tell you, every member's tired of this. Every member's tired of those 8 who work with every single Democrat. So if your question is, are we worried that some members might go work with Democrats? That's already happened. The 8 members worked with every single Democrat to put us in this place. So we're tired of that, of why we're here now, by those 8 who worked with every single Democrat. That is why we're where we are.